Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World and Yeoman time. Guys, I apologize for being so late with this video. I have not even purchased this weapon yet, but I have 3,225 gold. We're gonna get the Yeoman right now. We're gonna level it up. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna take it to, I believe, 106, try it out with my current setup, which is the you know what, I'm going to try with this setup before changing it out. So this is the current loadout I have. In my support slot I have Bladestorm Enforcer. That gives me the ability damage, although I believe that in the next video what we're going to do is we're going to try it out with another one of the tech shots. So we're probably going to do a tech shot just to level her up to legendary, because I do have a couple of epics. I'm going to level one up, take her up, and try her in that slot. And why do I want to do that? Well, because of the ability that she has. If we look up Sub-Zero Zenith, we can see that he has sure shot, 70% critical damage to sniper rifles, which means we might need to make this weapon a critical weapon. Unless I decide not to, we're going to wait and see how it works out. But first, guys, before we do this, let me just say this. I'm dying already. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. You guys are absolutely incredibly wonderful. Thank you so much, all of you who have used my supporter creator code right down there. Code DUJ2. You guys are just, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to say it. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for using me as your supporter creator. It has been amazing. I am so grateful. Thank you very much, guys. And don't forget, check all you got to do is go over into the items. You go over to the extra loot or the loot, and you just look right up top in the middle to see if you're supporting anyone. And if you're not, hit supporter creator, type in the name there, hit accept, and that's all you got to do. And don't forget, every couple of weeks that name will just drop out. Then there won't be anything there, so make sure you check it every once in a while. And of course, if you're not supporting me, or if you don't want to support me, please support someone. If you're not supporting anyone at all and you are spending V-Bucks in Save the World or in Battle Royale, it's a huge thing. You know what, just help out any content creator you enjoy watching. If there's anyone out there that you really enjoy watching, just check out to see, ask them, see if do they have a supporter creator. If they do, and if they're in the program, there's over 10,000 people, 10,000 content creators in the program. It's amazing. It's an awesome thing that Fortnite and Epic did. Thank you to them. Thank you to you guys. Let's get this weapon. So the Yeoman sniper rifle, bolt action medieval, a powerful rifle that fires piercing arrows that deal very high damage and impact. Be mindful that it only holds one shot and has no scope, requiring thoughtful skills. So before we even buy it, this is what I'm going to say. If I'm going to go the crit route, then I want to definitely put at least double, maybe single crit rate, and level that up to legendary, and that way we're gonna get a lot more damage. If I don't want to do that, if I don't want to make it a crit weapon, if it's gonna have a ton of damage just like that without the necessity of that, then I may need to just go ahead and get this weapon with reload and fire rate. Yes, I said it. Reload and fire rate. So the reason why I might have to go in this weapon with reload and fire rate is because it just said there, you only have one shot. You got to make it count. So, I got to take care of this really quick first. So because let's go ahead and let's batch recycle some stuff really quick, because if I don't batch recycle stuff, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So as I select this, let me explain a little bit more what I mean about that. So if I'm going to make this weapon like I said, a critical weapon, then yeah, I might have to focus a little bit more on the aspect of crit rating. So the higher the crit rating, of course, the more chance you're going to have to get yourself those crits. That's what it matters. That's how it counts. Let's go ahead and do this. Can we do just the uncommons? Is that enough? No, it's not enough. And if we do that, if we go just for that, or if we get at least a 50%, that means that 1 in 2 shots are going to be critical. And then we could do, I don't know if this weapon gives me the capacity to do double crit rating, but imagine if I had a double crit rating using him and using Headshot Jess as well, that's going to be an extra 70% on the crit rating. That's going to be a massive crit, massive crit. But remember, all that crit, all that beautiful, wonderful crit will mean nothing if I can't get myself the damage needed. Or if, in other words, if I can't reload fast enough, if I can't shoot and reload. I don't know what the reload on this weapon is going to be. I should have checked that before. We're going to check it in a second. But if the reload is very, very high, then what's the point of having all that damage if you can't reload fast enough and get your shots off? So let's take a look at it. Where are you? Where are you? Yeoman, there you are. Let's go ahead and favorite you right away. And let's go find you again. You're going to be way up here somewhere in the favorited ones. Favorite. There you are. Okay. So let's take a look at it. The Yeoman Sniper Rifle. 25% reload speed, 18% damage to miss monsters and bosses, elemental, physical, and 26% damage. 40% impact, 30% damage to slowed and snared targets. Damage dealt with this weapon snares a target by 30% for 6 seconds. Okay. So that has nothing crit-wise there, but it does have the reload speed. The reload time is 2.5. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and level it up. Like I said, I'm just going to take it all the way to 106 right away. Oh man, look how beautiful that weapon. I love it. I love how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and level it up all the way to 106. I'm not taking things to 130 yet. I'm going to be actually very soon, probably before version 8 comes out. You guys are going to see my first video leveling up. Some of you might know my 2 favorite weapons in the game. I'm going to be taking them to 130. And from there, I'm going to decide which weapons I'm going to pick and choose to take to 130. Probably like 1 launcher, 1 AR, 1 sniper, etc., etc. Just to kind of, you know, go in that direction. Okay. So fire rate goes down a little bit actually. Fire rate actually goes down a little bit. Okay. Durability, we're not worried about the damage. That damage. Okay, we need the damage. We look at the. Okay, let's go for the evolve. Are we evolving it to Shadow Shard? Yes, Shadow Shard. As I've said before, with most weapons, I do recommend that you take them to Shadow Shard just because you do want that extra damage. Unless it's a regular weapon that you get in the regular llamas, then definitely, yeah, definitely go for an Obsidian one to see how you like the fire rate. Sometimes, for example, my favorite weapon in the game, you guys know that I have an Obsidian one and a Shadow Shard one, and the Obsidian one is actually slightly better because of that fire rate. It just stacks up better. So there we go. We have it at 106, and right now, without working on any of the perks, we have a DPS of 69,000, a reload speed of 25%, 18% damage to miss monsters and bosses, element physical, 40% impact, damage to slow and snare targets. Let's take a look at this before we go ahead and do anything. Reload speed. Okay, so reload speed can go to crit rating if we needed to. Damage to miss monsters and bosses can also go to crit damage or crit rating. Can this one go to crit rating? It can't go to crit damage though, only crit rating. So we could do double crit rating if we wanted to. I don't think we would need to though if we already have a 15%. So we would want to do, if we made this weapon crit, we will want to go crit rating, crit damage, probably keep it physical unless I want to go to energy. This one has damage and crit damage as well, so another crit damage there. And this one, damage to miss monsters and bosses or damage to slow and snare targets. Actually, I think that I would go for miss monsters and bosses. Unfortunately, this weapon does not have, it doesn't have affliction or headshot explosions. So let me know, guys. Let me know if you, I'm pretty sure that now most weapons come, you know, perked the exact same way for everyone, but let me know if your perks were static, if they were exactly the same as mine. If they weren't, my luck. And I once again don't have a, if anyone out there got affliction or headshot explosions, congratulations to you. That's awesome. Do I want to change anything yet? No, I'm not going to change anything yet. I'm going to leave it exactly the way it is. You guys know this is what I do. But I will tell you right now, if I'm going to go if I'm going to turn this into a critical weapon and focus on the crits, what am I going to do? I'm going to change this right here to crit rating. I'm going to change this to crit damage. I'm going to leave this physical or take it to elemental. I'm going to take this to crit damage, and I'm going to change this to missed monsters and bosses. Having said that, a reload speed of 2.1 2 is not so bad, and I think it's going to go to 2.1. If I want to make this a fast firing weapon to compensate for that DPS, then what am I going to do? I'm going to keep this reload speed. I'm going to change this to, I'm going to keep this missed monsters and bosses. I'm going to keep this to physical or take it to energy. I'm going to change this to reload speed. Yes, reload speed. And I'm going to change this to missed monsters and bosses. So I'm going to have double missed monsters and bosses, double reload speed. Yes. Why? If I have double reload speed, chances are that I'm going to be able to get off at least 2 shots in the same amount of time that it would take me to get 1 shot off with the crit. Now, will that make up for the crit? Probably not, because we're thinking about double crit here, plus the 70% would be... Oh my gosh, that would just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Wow, that would be a ridiculous amount. Would it be enough to one-shot everything, though? Would it be enough to one-shot a Mist Monster? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go with the exact setup that I have right now. Let's go into a level 100 zone, because I do like doing those to test this out. Yeah, let's go to Retrieve Data. No, Retrieve Data, no. Ride the Lightning. Let's go to Ride the Lightning in a level 100 zone in Twine Peaks. I am going to go in just with the regular setup that I have right now. Actually, can I go ahead and... I can't. I'm sorry. I was wanting to make one while I was doing that. But... this is the thing, and let me kind of talk about this. I have promised that I will do a video about this, kind of talking about this more in depth, and I have kind of talked of it previously, because a lot of people ask me, why don't you make all your weapons crit? That looks really bad because he doesn't have the glove. A lot of people ask me, why is it that you don't make all your weapons crit? And plain and simple, it's not fun to me. A lot of times I enjoy different setups. For example, if you guys have seen a recent addition that I have, which is my, what's the thing called again? The shotgun sniper thing. What is that weapon called? You know what I mean. We used to use it all the time. I forget actually. As soon as we get into the game, I can tell you what it's called. But when I had that weapon, and when I did it, I use a reload on it. And actually, we can take a look at it in a second. But I love the reload on it. I love the double reload because it's ridiculously fast. And it's nice to be able to never run out of shots. I can just back up, and shoot. I also love the fact... Super Shredder. That's what it's called. The Super Shredder. I love the fact... Let me go ahead. Let's get rid of this. And let's go ahead and make one of these. There's the Yeoman. Let's go ahead and make it. Let me put my Super Shredder. Let me put my Neon Sniper Rifle. And we're going to put the other one back there. But, for example, for those of you who may not have seen my previous Super Shredder video, check it out. So, if I shoot with the Super Shredder, right? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. And are you ready for this? Here we go. Oh. That is ridiculously fast. That is so fast, it's not even funny. I love that. I love how fast that is. Okay. I love how fast it is. But we're here to talk about... Sorry. We're here to talk about the Yeoman Sniper Rifle. Where are you? Where are you, Yeoman? Did I stop building you? No. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Oh, you went to the first slot. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You want to be in the first slot? You go ahead. So let's take a quick look at this weapon, see what it can do for us. Let's go ahead and make some... Wow. Why am I so low on bullets? I don't understand this. This is actually kind of interesting. All 3 of these snipers use different ammo. Energy cells, shotguns, and heavy ammo. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at it! Look at it! Oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. Man. Alright, so, the only problem is having the reticule doesn't really help us if we're not in... Okay, so we don't go. So see, this has a scope. This is different. And here I can actually see all the enemies. Oh, there's a good one over there to try it out on. Is there anyone over there? Okay. Man, that is really not good, is it? That is barely enough room to go for it. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. From a very long distance, headshot. It doesn't reach. Oh, it did reach. How much damage was that? I don't know how much damage that was. How much damage were you? 12? 12. It pierces 137,000 on the headshot? Wait, is that 120,000 or 12,000? 117,000. It's got some drop to it too. Look at this. There's some drop to it too. There's drop to it. Interesting. Have we had a weapon with bullet drop before? 85,000. 42,000. Oops. Alright, here's where I need this guy. I am such a bad shot. I'm trying to get better, guys. I'm trying to get better. Actually, this would be a good chance for it. Okay, that reload is a little slow. Oh my gosh, the impact blast from it. The impact blast was ridiculous there. Can I get you? Can I get you? Can I get you? 85,000. Oh my blob. 42,000. Okay, so that the crits are hitting 85. The regular hits are doing 42. Regular hit 42, crits 85. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We may need to go with a... Oh gosh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the crit damage on this thing? Can you imagine what the crit damage would be on this thing? That's not a bad reload. That's not a bad reload. Okay, all right. Believe it or not, I am leaning towards the crit on this thing. I am leaning towards the crit on this thing. The reload on it is okay as it is. 85 crit. I don't know what to say, guys. I honestly don't know what to say. The mist monsters and what's it called? Let's go. Can we go get this? Pick a fight with this guy. Where are you? There you are. So hard to hit you because you have a teeny tiny little head, though. Oh, what are you doing? No, 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 no. Save me, Burr. Save me. Okay, the bird's saving me. Hopefully the bird doesn't attack him, but... No, 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 no. Come back here. Come back here. 113. Crit. I'm guessing it was a pet shot? No. The impact on this thing is ridiculous. 137. 137. Wow. Okay. I am both thoroughly impressed and a little scared, guys. I am not gonna lie. This thing is wow. Am I hitting? Can I get you? Right between. There we go. 42. Man. Look at the impact on it. Look at the impact on it. Oh, come on. That was right between the eyes. Just like that. I am just thoroughly impressed, guys. I am thoroughly impressed. I don't know what to say, honestly. Wow. I can only imagine what incredible damage this will do fully critted out. Okay, so I'm actually leaning. The reload is fine. The reload is fine. I know that I could have a massively faster reload, but if I went crit with this weapon, not only doing the crit, but also using the Ted Shot Jess for the crit. So I'm leaning towards crit rating, crit damage, energy, or element. Physical. Maybe physical. Maybe leave it physical. Crit damage and damage to miss monsters. So double crit damage, damage to miss monsters, and yeah, one crit rating, and take this one all the way up to legendary, and then do that. Maybe even max it out, because 85,000 headshot. That's just amazing. It pierces as well, so I think we're gonna go with that. If you were to ask me how to make this a fun weapon, I would keep a reload, max out the reload. I change this to probably crit damage. I keep this element physical or go to energy. I would keep this impact because that impact was very nice. And I change this one to damage to miss monsters. That's what I would do if you were to ask me if how to make this a fun weapon. Having the faster reload, which actually now that I say it, that sounds really fun actually. Changing this, well, you know what? Changing this to crit damage, changing this to crit rating, keeping the reload, and changing this to damage to miss monsters and bosses. Or do I want to keep the impact? So keep the impact, changes to crit rating, damage to miss monsters and bosses, and reload speed with Ted Shot, just because in that case we're still going to get a decent amount. We're still going to get like 150% on each crit, and we get the fast reload, we get 150%, and we get the damage to miss monsters and bosses. You know what? And we keep the impact as well. Although we could go ahead and change this to, you know what? Keeping one reload and changing one crit rating, one crit damage with the Jess might be good too. You know what? We'll have to try that next time. With both. Because I think that the reload might be the difference. If we have the reload, we might be able to get double the chances to be able to go for those shots. So, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here, you guys. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you for everything. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys did or have done with your Yeoman. This thing is awesome. I can't wait to also do a video comparing this to... Where are you? Where is it? Oh, you know what? I haven't even worked on it yet. You know what? I think I haven't even worked on it at all. Well, we could go ahead and compare it to the Spyglass, although that wouldn't be a fair comparison since the Spyglass has a what's it called? A scope. So we could go with Oh Betsy, and man, look at it. It's level 1. We might have to compare those 3 weapons. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. I'll see you guys next time. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. See ya.